We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson. What else can you say about this guy? Let's just cut right to the numbers. 147 pounds, 5'11", reach 72.4 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And wait a minute. He caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook doesn't land. A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. Exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just stick him on the end of the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it. Just be smart. Just get your shot
working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
I need you to 8th round. You were thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up.
But you get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your
carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your time.
And there's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. Misses with the jab. A perfect counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. And this with that jab. That hook was off target. Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Come on. You let him back into this. You bet.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go in.
Shots. Keep smart. Good work out there. The jab's working.
Mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take
Out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Stop, and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Jab, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Focus. Get your mind back on the job.
Wow, great work. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he just missed with that left jab. Counter punch. The jab not finding its target. Right uppercut just off target. Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Catch and shoot. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Just missed with that jab. Every time, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't win back into the fight.
Together, listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping round. Don't worry about that round.
End with what you do. Good work. Stay focused.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
Smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
Get back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
He's absolutely shattered.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Finish him. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you do.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he scores with the counter. They both want a knockout, you can tell. They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. That counter punch caught. How about that time counter shot? Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Well done with that counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Jab doesn't quite connect. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just keep him on the end of that.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost, don't worry.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't give you back.
I need you to switch back on, get focused, get your mind on the job, get back out there and win the round. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it.
Fight, great round. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't
Confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of
the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do.
confidence, stop him in his tracks. Get back out there.
Change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's will appear.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Mind back on the job.
Keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This one go to the judges. And he scores with the counter. That uppercut does it. Hold it right there. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice counter. They get caught. These two were made for each other. He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round, now relax. Good work out there, the jab's work.
Back behind your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Great work. Stay focused, don't win it back into the fight. Great round.
Go out there, let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Right,
he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it.
When you go out there, just take the round off, win the round.
Focused, don't win it back into the fight, don't give him no free shots, keep smart.
Out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
The right hand's beautiful, that's it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's will be there.
There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on the belly of the ring with fights like that, when you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Just missed with that hook. Can't score with that hook again. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Those counter punches have to hurt. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I like that, Tamaki. You were thinking,
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one.
don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible
Back into the fight. Great round. Relax now. I don't want him
much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
You got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
He's out. Go up there and finish him.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Here we go. It's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Looking to land the hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And he fails to score with that left hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and done everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
About that round, it was a bad round. We don't care.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about
Back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab
and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get focused.
Oh, he's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll...
There's the bell to start round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick breath, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
A perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Missed with that right uppercut. Hit, misses. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't land the jab there. The straight right just misses. Fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The stamina is off the charts. Does not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into
great work. I love that jab slip.
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't
want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back.
A little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
Relax. Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Sets him up, we will take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Often don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only
hit and ride it out. Go up there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
There's the bell to start round 9. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Can't score with that right uppercut. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That left hook doesn't find its target. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those cut areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Well done with that counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Just missed with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
This round, you had everything in the bag, and now
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Good work out there. The job's working nice. Those 1-2.
Go out there and win this next round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You would think
back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
That jab. You're getting your time already. The right hand's
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Just take the round.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't run back into the fight. Don't give him.
Here comes the 10th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The straight right just misses. That jab misses. we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You flame overdrawn.
Counter punching, missing with that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We wanted action, and they are delivering. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, has any... Hold it right there! Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice job blocking the left hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Left uppercut doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Relax now.
What are you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into...
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep
in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
and pull. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we
Sean, get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
We don't care.
What you do, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get...
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He just misses with that jab. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tried to score with a jab. A straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. swing, and that will do it here. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Are you okay? You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.